Spring storms are just around the corner, and in Cleveland, that can often mean power outages. We all know that, but Cleveland Public Power customers complain their lights go out far too often.
5 on your side, Chief Investigator Ron Regan has uncovered some serious questions about just how reliable CPP really is.
We wanted to find out just how often the lights go out and for how long, but Cleveland Public Power is refusing to talk and failing to be open and transparent to its customers.
It's kind of ridiculous, actually.
Kevin CZARNECKI is among thousands of CPP customers who have repeatedly lost power. We obtained this customer database. We found more than 9,000 complaints of power outages last year alone, including 5 times over the last 2 days.
People are fed up. I mean, people are frustrated.
So how can you know just how reliable your power is and what you're getting for your money? One answer is here, the U.S. Energy Information Agency, where every utility in the country reports the average frequency of outages and how long they last. But Cleveland Public Power,
exceptionally low,
raises questions, even among nationally recognized experts.
Compared to all the other utilities data that I'm aware of in the country, it's just a very, very low number.
How low? For 5 full years in a row, CPP reported customers averaged less than 1 outage a year, lasting anywhere from just 12 to 41 minutes.
It certainly can be true, but it is unusual.
He's past president of the industry association that sets standards for tracking reliability.
That's either exceptionally good reliability, far, far better than the norm, or the data is not properly labeled and entered.
Then, with no explanation, it changed. In 2018 and 19, CPP started reporting those outages lasting longer.
Every month or so, it seems we get at least one good night where the power's out for 3-4 hours, at a time.
So was CPP underreporting for years, or was there a sizable spike in outages? It's refused to explain why both outages and duration increased.
It doesn't sound like they're being very transparent at all.
The Project on Government Oversight is a leading watchdog group.
The really important thing to remember here is that when we are talking about entities that are funded by the public or owned by the government, they have an obligation to be as transparent with the public as possible.
And others question how reliability overall is reported.
Unfortunately, they don't tell the whole story.
Why? Because they're averages. Entire neighborhoods like Kevin's could have far more outages than a system average would reveal. Brian LEVITE is with S&C Electric, a nationally recognized engineering firm specializing in reliability.
So they hide some outliers with pretty poor performance.
Cleveland Public Power has been plagued with complaints over outages. Its system is decades old and badly in need of upgrade. Meanwhile, our investigation found reliability can be increased significantly. For example, Florida Power and Light has installed smart grid technology, boosting reliability by 40%.
Allowing the grid to almost instantly detect a fault or a problem on the grid and isolate it.
And First Energy, serving most of Northeast Ohio, is installing the same technology.
So a 3-hour long outage may turn into a 5-minute long outage because we're putting technology and infrastructure in place that will provide greater flexibility in restoring our customers faster.
And as Cleveland Public Power remains mired in outdated technology, experts warn reliability will become even more volatile.
There will be times when because supply inadequacy will lead to more blackouts, right? More rolling outages to balance the supply and demand.
At the end of the day, living here, I've never had more problems with my power.
Meanwhile, Cleveland residents who rely on CPP are charged much more than other residents who rely on suburban utilities. And at the same time, they're refusing to explain what you're getting for your money. I'm Chief Investigator Ron Regan.